Hey up everyone, and welcome back to the North for another episode of Battle Brothers Anatomists and Stronghold mod. Now, last time I did say I was going to do the rest of the caravan for the start of this episode, but it was so uneventful that I just didn't really see the point in showing it, to be honest. Nothing else happened that I can recall. So I handed it in, walked all the way back to Careboard, checked in to see if there was any more ranged people on the way. Not really. But, and this is a big but, the Holy War has started. So we are now into our third late game crisis, which means that is what we are going to be starting today. Now, I did say I was saving up to actually buy the blast furnace so we can reforge named items, but honestly, I'm going to kind of take a bit of an executive decision not to build... Is it the ore smelter? It is the ore smelter. I'm not going to build it just yet, and the only reason because, and you can probably guess why, is because we've only got one famed item, and it's a shield. So it's not like we're going to be using it that much anyway. Like, it will become useful down the line, but I don't think it's worth investing in it just this very second. Instead, I think I'm probably going to use the money to buy the retinue people I think we honestly need to make it so walking around with these massive girthy bastards is actually manageable. So effectively the blacksmith and the cook, so we stop running out of tools and we stop running out of food so much. Also, if we get a blacksmith, if the famed shield does get broken, it will get repaired instead of just losing it forever. I do have to unlock them though, but it'll take like a hot minute in like one town to unlock them. 4 things repaired in a townsmith, done. What was the cook one? Have 2 to 8 different types of provisions, probably done. That shouldn't be an issue. This is massive as well, and this is also pretty great. It just makes sense, innit, bruv? I've never said that before, and I'll never say that again. Right, anyway, I'm going to do a bit of changing of the guard in Careboard. Some people are a little bit injured. Steel's actually injured because Quack fixed his clubfoot, and he broke his leg in the interim. But Steel no longer has a clubfoot, but I am going to leave him in the stronghold for the time being to recover and recuperate. I'm going to move a few people around a bit. I think what I'm going to do is, and the way this is going to work is, I'm going to take a contingent down to the south, probably take jobs from like Zugfest, so it's not that much of a walk into the southern area. As much as I would want to do it with this settlement, the length of walking down here to do the contract to come back up would cost way too much money. So I'm probably going to do it with these guys and these guys. Maybe not this city, because they still massively hate us. But try and do that. And then I'll stay down there for a bit, and then I'll probably come back up, and then refresh the group, and then go back down again. I'm hoping we make so much money from this war that we can just pile it all in to Careboard. Someone also mentioned getting the gold location. So I believe it is the gold mine. It does actually generate 150 crowns a day. So if we were to get that, that would offset us by like 25%. It would drop us down quite a bit. And to say that we're going to be looking to hire more people, it probably would make a bit of a difference. So it might be worth looking into. But I'm going to switch some people out, and then I'll meet you down south a bit. Back in a sec. Oh man, if this isn't a petition to get the cook, I don't know what is. Good lord. So I've actually decided to take... So I got to Walheim, and it wasn't like a contract for the south, but there is one for just like patrolling literally here to back, which will take all of about 5 seconds. So I thought I'd start us off with a bit of an easy one, and also it's quick and easy money, especially if we bump into some people. Let's see if I can buy some food. 8 different types of food is going to be interesting though. I don't know if they're going to have that. Do you have 8 different types of food? Oh, by the way, sell. I could go on. I won't. It's not as good, but hey, it's all gone now. We've only got 14 grand. You've only got 3 different types of food. Well, I'll take 1 of each. Thanks. I don't really need anything else currently. I don't think you've got... Is there anything I can fix which would be like super cheap? I don't even have stuff to fix. So I need to really go kill some people, steal their stuff, and then sort of get it fixed ever so slightly? Like, ever so slightly, because everyone else's stuff is in pretty good nick. Has anyone got like a shield that's like slightly damaged that I can use to then unlock the blacksmith? No? Everyone's still looking pretty good? I mean, give me that. I think everyone's in pretty decent nick, to be fair. Yeah, like, I guess I'll repair that, because it's not going to cost a lot, is it? 24. Done. There we go. Alright, well, let's hope we find some, like, brigands on the road. It'll be the easiest way to resolve this, to be honest. Have you got anything good for me? No. What about now? No. Oh, but his nephew died in the desert, so I guess we'll go and avenge that man. Maybe. Well, this is not the fight I was expecting today, but here we are. Wolf Riders to start the day. This is going to be a bit drawn out because they're going to try and go around into our back line, aren't they? How droll. Come on, hurry up. I ain't got time for this. I want to get to the south already. Which is kind of ironic to say that, you know, we're northern. I don't want to go, I just know that we need to go. Anyone else find Wolf Riders a bit dull to fight, just because they're trying to do a constant tango with you? Which doesn't really work out that well half the time. Man, Max's having rotation is now a game changer. But yeah. I don't know, it's just like we're just waiting. And waiting. And waiting. You know? You know. But, whatever. It's cool. You want to make me wait? You can make me wait, mate. See what happens. They're a bit too far. Can you move back and then fire? But of course you can. Of course you can. Oh, Super gets another kill. I think you're a bit too far away to do that. Stand there. I'm using more stuff on just moving around, to be fair. Well, I'm just gonna wait. Whoops. I'm just gonna wait for them to come now, because I'm sort of just bored of waiting for them. Like, they've tried this hit and run tactic. 4 of them have died. What do they expect to happen next? I mean, really, goblins. Think a bit smarter with those stupid heads of yours. Finally, we might actually see some action. Jesus. Well, maybe. We'll see. now we're missing. Alright, just switch everybody in there. And then let's get started. Switch him in there. You boys never take rotation into account, do you? Although we don't take missing that much into account. But hey! Everyone loves a trier. Everyone loves a trier. Oh god, double decap, one after the other. Woo! Yeah, not this time, mate. Are you finally going to come in and attack? Are they just running? It's leaving. Okay, well. Thanks for playing, I guess. Man. Wasting me breath. That's Elvie. That's Elvie. Bloody sometimes. Whew, you got lucky. 30%. No, don't shoot King Soupy. He doesn't deserve it. There you go. He deserves it. The Terror doesn't deserve it either. Unnecessary shooting. But you know what he's like. You know what he's like. He's a good un. But also, he did give Bobbert that spinal injury once. So, you know. And elephant never forgets. And in this case, I'm the elephant. Oh, man. An elephant never hits as well, apparently. Thank you. Are we done? Wow. I mean, we didn't really take any damage, which is good. Like, we took the smallest amount of damage. That was from him getting shot in friendly fire. So Minim took a bit of hit point damage. That's it. I'll take those. I don't even know how many heads we got. 11. Okay, so I'm on like, what, 600? So I'm on about 1,000. Okay. Anything good at Helfenstein that I can add to our list of stuff to repair? Ooh, maybe. Hang on. 8 to repair. 16 to repair. 16 to repair. 16 to repair. So now I should have him. I believe, I do declare, we should have access to the Blacksmith now. There he is. Done. Okay, first one, resolved. As for the cook, I don't actually know how expensive the cook is. I assume about 3 grand. I need 3 different types of food. Oh, sorry, 8 different types of food? I need a lot of food. This is almost too perfect. What do you what do you call a chode on Overwatch? You call it Wide Watch. Oh my god. And there's an insane, and I mean an insane, brigand hideout here. Look at this. I don't even know if we can do this. A few Master Archers, a few brigand leaders. I mean, I don't know, man. I think it's worth it. I mean, I think we'll get the heads, and also the sheer amount of Master Archers and Brigand Leaders will suggest there might be something a bit more special here, perhaps? In this lawless hideout. Oh, let me just quickly level up our Quack. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Also to note, before I forget, I did actually give Paul the Orc Warrior potion because it wasn't up for grabs, and Paul did say he wanted one that wasn't dibs by anyone else. And also I think the person who leads the stun patrol should be able to resist to being stunned more, so it kind of makes sense thematically and also narratively in my perspective. Okay, well, this might be a little dicey, but I think we can do it. I believe. You know, this might be quite dicey, you know? Having, like, so many Master Archers is quite intense. Can you get up there? Oh, I didn't want to make him, like, target enemy number 1, but we're here now. 26 of them. Man. You got this guy, Mead Jar Carl. I almost said Mead Jar Carl. Because it just rhymes. It's like Jolkin, Rolking, Tolkien. A little bit, anyway. God, they've got so many ranged people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if we're going to lose, it's going to be due to the sheer amount of crossbows they've got. Because the sheer amount of crossbows that they've got is ridiculous. Anyone can use a crossbow, mate. I'm not saying that minimum's just anyone, but I just mean that they can just give anyone it, and they can just click the button and fire. That's getting a little bit worrying. But at least he's taking the brunt of the attack, so we can just go, in we go. We've got to hit hard, we've got to hit fast, and maybe also try and separate them out a bit. It's not a bad first stab. All that for that matter. If I can get, like, if I can get Maximus, like, here-ish, and start hitting their ranged. Okay, that's getting silly. Sorry, but that's getting silly. It's hitting us, and then there's where the hell that bullshit was. Alright, quit it. You're not even that good at shooting. Well, you could have fooled me, apparently. Let's see where they go. Yeah, this is where they might, like, move around a bit here. How far can you move and fire? You get there and fire? No, you can't. Okay. Any of the range you can just straight up kill. Nope. Yeah, that's a little worrying. Oh, man. They're all aiming at Albertus. All of them. Not some of them, all of them. Jesus Christ, leave the man alone, will you? Doesn't help how many there are. Like, at all. That's one. They don't seem like they care that much. You gonna go next? Alright, let's flip you in. Damn. That's incredibly unfortunate. As is that. Oh my god, that was a 100 roll. Albertus is going to end up tanking and dying at this rate from all the sheer damage he's doing. Well. Not quite. I think I might need to get him behind a shield. Oh my Jesus. Right. Hold that fort. It's just the onslaught of arrows. Ow. Even if we've got ridiculous armor like Albertus does, it's only a matter of time. Oh man. Just getting peppered. Oh, that's a good block. That is not a good block. Man, they are really just all appearing here. Right, we need to make a massive dent in their forces. Oh my god. All that armor, and it hasn't stopped him from dying. Finally! He's actually really got a good range skill. And it's just not worked out this time, unfortunately. You would have thought, like, the massive amount of targets would have actually made a huge difference. That's getting better. When's Albert's going? 13 turns. See if he survives, eh? Oh, man. Not looking so fly, are you, buddy? God, you kill a few and they just keep coming back, don't they? Right, he's running, so that's fine. 24, 20... Let's just kill them, see if we can rout them a bit, eh? Get behind that tree. I don't know. Run that way. I don't know. Try that. Damn it. There's no use. There's no use trying to run. They're trying to get the angles in, so that's something, I guess. Bloody hell. Right, you've wasted your turn moving. Two of you. At least them moving around a bit's kind of saved us on the slight. Ah, he's run out at least. Piss. Well, he can recover next turn, but we'll see if he survives till next turn. Oh, man. Those rolls have been so unlucky. If we can survive this next turn of onslaughts of arrows, then I'd say we have a chance. Does Michael have the fatigue to round spin? I don't think he will. Okay. Maximus survives again for now. Man. That's more like it. There we go. Hallelujah. I'm glad that's kicking in a bit. 31, 32, 55? No? Okay. Alright, keep it up, Bolt. Dalton's not looking good. I think I'm going to pull him back, you know. Oh, really? I was really looking forward to the super swing. Guess not. Well, he doesn't have the fatigue for it, to be fair. You did just put him right into killing range, so there is that. I feel like I just need to get him out. Just get back there. Get back there, buddy. You're gonna bleed. You're gonna die. You're gonna go over there. Nice one, Colgan. Oh my god. This is the most intense fight we have done so far. And it's against brigands, of all things. I was not expecting to find this out here. Multiple brigand leaders. No! He just wanted to retire. I didn't even get to finish his story. Man. He just wanted to go work at Care Bod for the rest of his life. And just live a good life as a prison guard. Well, effectively a jailer. And now you've taken that away from him. I say nay. Time to take these guys to the cleaners. For what they just did. Unbelievable. No mercy. I say that. I don't know how much left I've got in the tank. Ah, Dalton, man. My boy. Look how they butchered my boy. Oh, man. I don't think I'm catching up to the Master Archer. I can damn well try, though. Okay, you stay back there. I'm gonna see if I can catch him. Maybe. They're all dead as soon as they even unlock step. Oh, you bastard. Man, Fire is doling it out now. He's gone. I think the rest, yeah, most of them are fleeing. Rightly so, I guess. Because there's going to be a serious reckoning now. No, don't die. Make him rout. We've already lost so much. There we go. There it is. Release the hound, see if we can catch up to 20 of them. Go with him. I think they're gone. I think it's safe to say they're gone. Dalton, the cockatoo. With us for 279 days, almost near the very beginning. 71 battles, 51 kills. I mean, it says Brigand Raider, but you did so much more than that. You were an assassin through and through. Well, I mean, technically you were like a thief, but you stole everyone's heart. That's very cliche, isn't it? There's not even anything famed here. Just with the sheer amount of Brigand leaders and Master Archers, I thought there was going to be something famed here. There isn't. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got, like, a fair whack of stuff to sell. And we got a warbow as well, and we also got a tier 3 axe, and we got a 200 nasal plate helm, and a few other bits of armor here and there, and some furs to sell, and generally speaking, a lot of money. So that will help. But man, was it worth it, brother? I don't know. Let's go get paid. I'm going to leave a spot open just in case we do find... What is going on around here? Just in case we do find one of the people I want to find today. A ranged person and a oath taker, actually. One of them being someone we've been looking for quite a long time. Let's see if we can find him today. He might be in the war fighting himself, to be fair. Right, how much money am I getting out of this? And it better make it feel worth it. Let me save that. It's 140, not worth it. Get rid of all this crap I don't need. I'll keep the daggers for now. Sell, sell, sell. Keep the warbow. Sell, 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 sell. Well, thanks to the efforts of Dalton, we are now on 15 grand. So you may no longer be with us, Dalton, but you always will be right here. And you are going to be the next person to be buried at Caer Bod. Man, the stones on that man. We're going to have to find a really square coffin. Okay. Well. Okay, so I got to Connexhaven. Still pretty sad. Still haven't found a ranged person. I did find an oath taker, but they're 14,000 crowns, basically, so I cannot afford... Well, 13,000 crowns. Sorry, I cannot afford that right now. Oh my lord. Plus, he's not the man he's not the man we're looking for. The man we're looking for has a completely different name, I'll have you know. I've got 7 different types of food. I only need 1 more. If anywhere would sell ale at the moment, we would be on for a winner. Figures that the last thing I would need is some beer. Should be the first thing we have, not the last thing we have. Anyway. So what's this going? Hellestad for £1,000. Hellestad's like up here somewhere. Oh god, that's so far away. But, this is a big but, there is a 3 score contract here for defending Altenhof. And it's basically £5,000. And I'm going to assume there's going to be some patrols going around the area. I'm going to risk it, mate. To say that it's up here, I am risking it. Or I am going to go this way to see if I can find the next, like, ranged character that we have. And hopefully find the next person on the list. Here's hoping. Well, here's hoping we find him today. Because at least then we get racked up to 20. Not that that's how I wanted today to go. But hey, fill the gaps where we can. That is the girthy chode way. There's nobody ranged here. Okay, have you got any beer? No, and now I've kind of run out of something, right? No, I've still got bread, I've still got fish. And I've still got grains. Okay. Wow. I don't know what to say about this, except get ready to just settle in. Settle in. It's 56 versus 28. Yes, I am going to be skipping through it a lot. You guessed correctly. Oh my god, this is going to take so long to record. Oh shit, there's an assassin there. He acts in 73 turns. I guess we're fine then. Well, people are dying. That's for sure. As to who and where is I don't know. Apparently it was like a plethora of indebted, so I assume there's a few assassinos, but not that many? So yeah, I don't know. Oh, hello, who are you? Why are you there? I'm not doing the Metal Gear Solid thing again. I'm a little bit worried about this guy. He's probably going to have bombs and God knows what else. He acts in 8 turns, so gonna see how he does. But we'll go from there. He's going to come here, or is he going to go down? Oh, he's cheesing it. Alright. Well, we've already lost 2. I can see a lot of indebted, and a conscript who is basically an indebted, but with like an extra right or 2 here and there, let's be honest. I would assume that Minim would be pretty unhappy with this fight. In the case of, you know, he was indebted. Although we don't judge him any lower than anyone else in this group, you know? You are one of our brothers at the end of the day, regardless. Okay, Fidel, go scout out for me, please. I want to see what's going on here. That's a few assassins. He did say a few. Just not sure how many is a few. Like 5? And also, when indebted die, the rest of the group don't really care. So that's going to be an issue. Plus, I don't know where the rest of the army is, by the way. There was another group of summoners this big next to this group, so if that group got in as well, my god, I don't even know what we would have done at that point. So I'm glad it's a bit smaller, but we are also going to have to go and fight that group, because we need to pulverize them. Fortunately, this contingent from, I think it was like the Singhoben group, are doing us a bit of a solid here. So we might actually make some easy money here. Hopefully. I don't think we're going to get a lot of kills, because we're probably going to deal with them before we even get there. But like I say, I'm going to try and keep these fights a bit short, because they're not really centered on us fighting. We're just sort of like bystanders. I'm hearing a lot of death screams out in the black. And it must be... well, it's very creepy. What the hell was that noise? Do we have a handgun? I'm just... what's going on over there? It's like the Balrogs out there. Oh my god. I'm a little bit scared that there is an assassin just standing there, menacingly. He's just standing there. He's also got a stun pot, I think, or a flash pot. I can't quite tell. I can't quite remember what each of them look like, unfortunately. I'm not that swatted up on my bomb designs for this game. Throw it. We almost hit the caravan guard, so good. Oh no. We've got to fight 2 assassins at once. So this is our contribution to the fight. Okay, well. I guess. Okay. Good thing we've got one of our own. Oh, and he threw it at them. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. And he... oh! Okay. Alright. I think I can live with that. But the army needs to get in there, basically. Except all the caravans are just getting... the caravan guard is just getting cooked alive. Oh, all that. Why would you just actively run in there, you mad bastards? These people are just built different. Can you throw while you're in melee? I mean, props to him for actually not getting hit twice. Man, assassins are mad. Well, rather you than us. Or something like that. Words to that effect. Reload. You're a little bit too close. It does unnerve me a bit when I shoot into the back of my guys. Understandably. This guy's mental. He's like, I can handle fire. That's bringing it to him. Bloody Southerners coming up here in our homes. Think they can just do what they want? Having none of that, mate. Bloody hell. Maybe we are having a... Oh, he swung not the way I thought he was going to swing. That's actually fine. Sucks for you. Missing a lot of 60s. Come on, boys. Make Dalton proud. Assassinate the assassins. What the hell? He went, oh, get out of the fire. It felt bad. Oh, I'm going to jump back into the fire, actually. Matt, are you mental? Who's this guy? What's your name? Are we going to let bygones be bygones for killing you guys? And let's face it, we won the war. So, you know. Just saying. Okay, well, now it's assassination time, I guess. Brunel, how do you feel about fighting an assassin? Yeah, I knew you'd be up for it. I guess. Okay, danger times. Showed high. Okay, well he's... Sorry, you set fire to the donkey? That's unforgivable. Quit it. At least he can't hold his weapon anymore. And his pole mace. Huh. I think I used that joke last time. Mate, don't be stealing me kills. I've had enough of that in a war, I tell thee. Except we were killing you guys, so I guess you probably got a sore spot about that. I'll try not to shoot you guys in the back. I'm suddenly really worried about Pyre. How's the blood? Not great. We better get to work then. Except we can't really move. So I'm gonna hope that he can just get him sent out. Sorry. Not really. The fact that this guy is still confident and he is surrounded. So, I mean, he's basically dead. He's still like, yeah, I can take him. Can you? Like, can you? 12 kind of sucks. That wasn't much better. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I mean, he's not even that tired, which is the worst part. You can't get in. Alright, Pyre, you've got to survive, buddy. Huh. Okay, he's here, he's here. Oh, so close to killing him. No! Don't steal the kill. Hang in there. Oh, he stole the kill. Of course he did. Typical army folk. Stealing kills. In the game. There is this one guy. He is by himself. And he is just living it up. Like, 5%. Bloody hell. Well, when in Rome, might as well tire him out a bit. Can I even get anywhere to... Yes, kind of. Can someone please take this guy out before he does more damage? Anyone? Anyone in range? Anyone in range? Just to shoot him. Don't let him kill one of ours, please. I would prefer it if you didn't. How is this man not dead? Oh, quack, you say Pygaze is alive. Whew, I did not want to lose another show today. Wow! Hey, well, Hey, Fidel. I think I found you a new helmet. Man, we got sack all from that. That's fine, though. Look, surprise, there is another 24 of them. And there is a mortar. I'm not doing that by myself. So how much does that give you? 120 and minus... Well, then. I mean, I'll wait for it to be fixed, don't worry. But I need to get Pyre out because he's had an experience. Let's get him in there. I'll get Soupy in there for the time being. I'll get Terror there, who's... Put Michael there, and I'll put Maximus there. Okay. Next fight. It's probably going to be a skip one as well. A bit, just because, once again, there's 24 of them. Well, I was hoping for another army to come and help me out, but... Oh, where's it going? I'm going to follow them and... Hang on, no. I'm going to follow them and see if another big group comes to give me a hand, because there is quite a lot of them. God, as if we blew through all those tools, man. I think I might just have to attack them. Don't burn anything down. Don't do it. Wait, where are you going? You burning down the grove? You burning down Biker Grove? Nah, mate. Ant and Deck live there. Well, at least we've got some hilly advantage, but they've also got 4 guns, which is not really what I need. Huh. It's a start. Okay, the cannons... I just saw him load something, so I know the cannon's there somewhere. Sorry, mortar. Whichever. I'm still unnerved. Maybe we'll just rout the bastards. I don't think it's going to work, especially with the indebted. The indebted, not undebted. I know what I meant. Man! They're all nimble little bastards, aren't they? Okay, well, that's the development. Go that. Good kill. Now, here come the real problem, children. Wish I had a gun of my own right about now. Oh, I was going to use this advantage. Never mind. Saying that, Maximus goes quite fast, I was going to say. How much did he miss by? He rolled a 98. Okay, fine. Man, it takes a lot to kill one of you guys. Never mind 23 of you. Well, at least he's super duper duper overwhelmed. Yeah, there. Right now, it's just King who's a little bit stuck. These gunners are all in really awkward places. Can't quite... 21%. 27%. 4 gunners. He almost killed one in one hit, to be fair. Right. Honestly, we kill the gunners. This becomes way easier. As to whether we can do that. Well, that's a good start. As is that. Having a crushed windpipe would deal with fatigue, right? So his fatigue should go through the roof. Right? What do you think you're doing? Eh? Look, he's already going to get shot by a mortar. Don't do the... He just shot his own friend, right? Everyone saw that, right? Well, okay. You want to do that? What was that? That was actually really close. I mean, he tanked a mortar fire. Who can do that? Walk away. Any mortar shot you can walk away from. Not the person I was aiming at, but you know what? I'll take it. Hot, 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 hot. It's when you put something too hot in your mouth and you just go like through it. You know? You know. How many gun boys are left? 2? I think 2. I was going to try and really kill this guy to get out. Well, he got out, just into the lion's den, kinda. Why do I keep thinking it's going to work? Because it's a higher than 50%, and then it doesn't work, and I get annoyed if it doesn't work. I'm terrible when it comes to stuff like this. Good lord, man. Okay. Watch out. Yeah, that probably hurt. 28. 26. Oh, wow. Alright, come on, man. Get in there, my son. Oh, no. I kind of take it back. Okay, Paul, hang in. Bolt's armor's not doing too great. We do have... Is it 2 officers? Yeah, 2 officers. That could be a problem. Let's keep shield up for now. There he is. He's finally dead. Right, so Operation Save Paul, Operation Save Bolt, I guess? Something like that, yes. Oh boy, it's quite a few of us. You think you can knock him back? Right, you're going out in a blazing inferno together then. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Man, his hit chance is quite... Chance 78, yeah. It's just going to happen. Tank it. God, even the shield's not helping anymore. What are those chances? 50-50 even with the shield. There was another one the entire time? Oh no. Oh no. You guys have got to be knackered by now, surely, right? Well, he's running at least. Watch out for the boulder. It's probably about to kill us all. Right, well I might actually be able to get, like, Quack out, I guess? Ow. Right, Michael, out. Ah! That was like right on the head of their wrist. Jesus Christ, man, that was brutal. Completely unnecessary, by the way. Don't think the mortar felt that. I get where you were, you know, going with it, but... Gotta go. Switch our boy out. God, I'm out of ammo. What a hell of a fight this has been. These guys don't deserve to live. Oh man, well, we struggled. We scraped. I think we might... Well, I'm not going to say anything yet. Because of that, time to move slightly. Buddy, leave. On the plus side, I think Quack can take it. Shield up, Quack, but shield pointed up at the sky like in 300. It's probably for the best. Whew. Cheeky stab. The cheekiest. Oh, they're actually... Well, good, they deserve to die. With some dignity, I guess. Watch out, Quack. To be fair, he didn't actually lose that much health. Not bad. Staying at the back and firing a mortar isn't an innocent thing to do, you asshole. Okay. Let's see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. As to whether I want to get people actually close in with this guy. Currently, well, I don't know. He doesn't really seem to be caring about the fact that all his friends are dead. Which, is scarier. He did just waste a bit of fatigue doing that, though, so... Right, can we get him, please? 78% miss. Oh, no. Hold that thought. 51. 51. There we go, that's a bit better. Shit, we can't just be like, oh, this mortar? This is ours now. 40? 35. He's going. He's out of here. Ooh, man, that was intense. I hope there's no more. I hope that's it. We did literally kill, like, 60 summoners in 2 fights. I mean, I suppose we didn't technically kill them. Wow. 290 and 255. Oh man. Yes. Worth it. I'm gonna have to check my notes, but I'm pretty sure Raz was our gunman. Oh, there's another one. Oh, but we're knackered, mate. Okay. I think we have to rest and recuperate a bit before we do, like, the 3rd fight. It was indeed Raz who was the person that wants a gun. So this kind of worked out well, didn't it? Right, I'm going to sell all this stuff I don't need. I'm going to keep that, I guess. Man, I actually don't know what to keep. What's that? 125? Nah. 200? I guess I'll keep it. Although aesthetic. I don't need it anymore. Shamshi I don't need. I need a scimitar for Pyre. Not a scimitar, but like the big scimitar. Big, like, 2-handed one. Can't remember what it's called now. The cleaver one. My brain has stopped to figure it out. Another sword lance. I don't think I need it, but I guess I could repair it. A second gun? I've got so many warbows now. I don't know if I need them all. What a weird situation to be in when I've got too many warbows. But, like, Breezer's got one. Pixel's got one. I need one for Lord Steel when I get him. I'm just gonna sell it. Screw it. I don't think I need a second axe either. I need, like, 2-handed hammers more than anything. Which I don't really have, because all the ones I keep finding aren't very good. Screw it. There you go. We've gotten to this stage, have we? Very cool. Alright, well, let's need to figure out where to put that. 1, 2, 3, 6. Is there any different foods here? 7. Damn! Where's the beer? I just want to unlock the cook. Can't she just come over here already, please? Maybe not. Anyway, I don't know if you noticed, but they're currently fighting down there with, assumingly... Oh, there's a poacher there. That might be our one. With assumingly the 3rd group. Let's go see what they're doing. Hey, Sing Home and Company. Oh, God. What's going on here? Many conscripts, a few gunners, and a plethora of undead. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I better go help. As if they're getting killed by indebted, of all people. No, it's 31 on 31. I've just made it a fair fight. Ugh. And we're coming in at night time, so the gun's going to do very little. What do you think you're going to do? You little scrotum. Hey? Wow, when a sergeant misses an undead, you know there's a problem. Oh, they're all charging us. That's not what I expected, really. I don't know if I'm going to be able to try out the gun at night time, but I'll try my best. Okay, we're kind of in position to raise rock and roll. They do suddenly seem to have got their second win, the guys on our team now. I don't know if it's just because they've gone, reinforcements are here. And I've gone, well, I mean, yeah, we are reinforcements, I guess. So, sure, call us that if you want. Now I can see what's going on. A bit better. Okay, at least all the guns of theirs are going that way. Saying that, like, they might not be able to fire that well either. Because if he hit the sergeant. That's one thing you can think about when he's dying. Damn! Does not care for his countrymen. Well, they don't need their country anymore. All they need is the chodes. Maybe don't shoot Terra. Just maybe don't, please. He's a good kid. No, don't hit him. Wow, that guy actually shot at night time. What was the chance of that? He actually has like a 40% chance to hit at night. That's, what else have they been killing? Okay, yeah, they are blitzing through this group now. How are they losing? Once again, surprised they were having... They seem to be handling this just fine. We've barely killed any of them. I'm not going to get to use the gun, am I? That makes me a little bit sad. Oh, well. Yeah, not many left. And once again, most of them are dead, I think. And the ones that aren't are just going to get turned into mulch in no time. They are fighting back, though. I'll leave the rest to Terra. Did he just... That's mean. That's very mean. I know he's a slave, but come on. Did he deserve that? Maybe a little bit. Maybe he's a criminal. I don't know. Don't know why he's a slave. Please kill him. Please kill him. This guy is holding the entire party up. Bloody hell. What? What? Can I hire this guy? Is that another gun, maybe? Maybe. Hot tamale. Hot tamale. Alright. Go on then, why not? That was a terrible idea. Why did I do that? Oh no. Oh no. Ah, Max almost. Might end up dying because I got a bit too cocky. Oh, you beautiful Zweihander. You beautiful, beautiful Zweihander. We still won the war, but thanks. God, I feel like Basil faulty. We're good here. Yeah, that was pretty straightforward, to be fair. That was actually not too bad. Oh, we got another handgun. They're just falling out of the sky now. All right, I'll take it. We good? Oh, nice. It is nice to be appreciated around here. Does that mean we can go back? Okay, so 3 fights for 5 grand. I mean, I'll take it. Are we about to hit 20k? I don't want to, like, say it out loud, but are we about to hit 20k? Okay, so I sort of might have probably killed an entire trading caravan that came from Conning Saver and stole their armor, supplies, well, their tools, and then also stole their strange meat, which then gave me the opportunity to get the cook, which now means that our food is going to go for way longer, and we will heal from hit point injuries much faster, which is going to be really handy in this time. We also stole all the amber shards, which I'm going to definitely sell at Straubberg, I think. But look at the money. It basically is 20k. It's 20k. Let's just chalk it up to that, shall we? That's a lot of tools. I'm actually not going to spend money on them, because I'm just going to walk to Careboard and grab the tools from there and use that. I'm going to go resupply, as it were, because wow. All I can say is wow. What a time to be alive that was. I really need to find this ranged person, at least a ranged person, by the end of this episode. So then next episode, I can see if I can find our boy. Probably not this guy, but you know, this guy's not named him. I know obviously you can rename the names, but I want to find him and then make him appear as if he is him, as it were. So, not him, you've seen him, can't have him now, too bad. Okay, I'm back at Careboard. I'm going to recover for a bit, because I've just got the right amount of tools at Careboard. I have put, okay, yeah, all the Crusaders are fighting, yada yada yada, it's not payday yet. I've put Albertus in for a bit, and I've brought the armor back out, so one backliner for another backliner. I am going to keep a spot open, because I'm going to have a quick look at Eichhold, see if there's any ranged people, so we can hire numero 20 of this current group. But I am going to hold a bit of a... Hey! I'm literally trying to do a thing here. Game, be quiet. But I'm going to have a bit of a memoriam for Dalton, because I'm very sad about it. And this is the right place to do it. And I can tell you all about what he really wanted to be when he grew up. At Careboard, the contingent of Chodes solemnly rock up to the gates of Careboard, greeted by Elyain and Daemonix as the news breaks to the rest of the group that Dalton had fallen in the line of duty against an endless and ferocious group of hardened brigands. Most of the Chodes disperse and make their way to the Chode crypt to await Dalton's service, whilst Albertus and Bolt carry the aging assassin to his final rest. An hour goes by, and the remaining Chodes gather, albeit a little squashed in due to how thick everyone is. You regale the company on how the conversations you had by the fire with Dalton, and bring one up in particular. You know, he told me once that he wanted to retire here, make a living as a Chode still, but not on the battlefield, but as the Dungeon Master. The Master of Information. He was so excited about trying out this new avenue of life. I had no idea he was still thieving on the side whenever we hit settlements. We all heard the rumours, but he mentioned he'd be giving all of that up for his new dream. That time hadn't been kind to him lately, and his bones were starting to hurt on winter, and his muscles tired on summers, and soon he wouldn't be more than a nuisance to the company, or at worst, a liability. This newfound realization of his age had really gotten him thinking about his retirement, but he stuck with us in the field, regardless, until the time came. And he did his duty, just as I'd expect from all of us. Let Dalton be a reminder and an aim for the rest of us chodes, to be all we can be and achieve the girthiest dreams of all. You finished speaking, but chose nodding and grunting in relative silence. A true moment's silence in the world for their departed brother. Deployed to say for the chodes, but like really quiet. For the chodes. And that is another chode to rest. Man, where is he saying? 279 days, our longest serving chode before they hit the dirt. Goddamn. And literally side by side with Rat in terms of 51 kills. Wow. Impressive. Okay, let's go see if we can find number 20. Fingers crossed. Okay, so coming out of it, I have actually found a man who is apparently parading around as a nobleman. I mean, he doesn't look like a nobleman currently. Apparently, his noble gear is at home or in his, like, other set of trousers. But this is Lord, because I'm a little bit dubious as to whether he is actually a Lord, he says. But this is Lord Steel. Not to be mistaken with Elaine Steel, that is just a pure coincidence. Now, you don't technically have any range skill, but you started off with quite a decent range skill, and I think by level 11 it should sort of like even out around hopefully about 80-ish. So I think we can work with that. You've got a pretty decent initiative and pretty decent fatigue. So I'm not super worried. The only worry is your resolve, but then once again, everyone's resolve isn't perfect. And you're bloodthirsty, which makes me think you might not be a noble. Or, actually, might think that you are a noble. But we'll see how you do. I've given you a warbow. Let's get you in. Let's get some kills. I am going to quickly go and destroy something to sort of like roll this episode off and to see how the new people, or the newer people, do in this next fight. It's just a quick and easy destroy somewhere. It's a little bit of a walk, but it's easy money, and also it makes, well, too bad. It makes Grimond likes us more. I thought they liked us way more. Oh, that makes me sad. On the plus side, we've sort of fixed our financial situation, which is actually quite nice. Orkion, okay. They are really using this fire. Is it really a fireplace? Well, trying out a new gun, why not? Don't know what like the setup is per se in terms of like the numbers. Well, there's 5 young'uns there. 6. All right, call for 6. Get in front of a gun. But not like that though, because I want you to die. Yeah, Paul's got it. At least we get to go. This is one of those rare fights where we get to go first. I think just due to the sheer armor that they've got. Okay, new guy, what have you got for me? Hey, tickle him. I'll take a tickle. Right, let's see how Stun Patrol is against that. Right, you're super overwhelmed. Do you even get reach advantage from that? You don't, do you? Wow. Does some low rolls from that. From that orc. That'll take, though. Here he comes. He's pissed. He'll see you in the mist, Liechtenstein. God, that's an old throwback. I do not know who to shoot. Oh! No, seriously, though. So you've been hit by a 6, a 10, and a 13 now. That's really unfortunate. Well, guess I'm gonna be pulling his ass out of fire soon. He's super bleeding. Not just regular bleeding, super bleeding. Yeah, he should have no chance whatsoever to hit anything, actually. Yeah, that could be bad. Overwhelmed is my middle name. I think. Sure? Oh, yeah, sure. That was a 6% chance he hit him. You rolled a 3. Yeah, go on, man. Switcheroo. Reload, please. Didn't mean to do that. Rounds. Oh god, no, don't. Do not kill Raz. Please, do not. We've all had a bit of a rough time this episode. Lost a friend. Don't plan on losing more. Although, that might not be up to me at this rate. Oh, it might be up to me. Answers on a postcard? He's dead. Oh, he's running. Man, this Orc Warrior hasn't hit anything, and I doubt he will hit anything for the rest of this fight. Oh, minim. Taking on an Orc Warrior in melee combat. Go on, my son. Yeah, 10%. You never know. Can you just shoot those two in particular? Yes and no. Here comes the stun patrol. Shame you got stun warriors, but that's just the way it is. Man, that's a lot of armor. Still, my point stands. This is pretty clear. I think we're good here. New guy. Eh. It's a work in progress. Okay, new guy, can you shoot this running orc? Eh, you tried. We all love a tryer. Hey, you'll get killed. Everyone does eventually. See? I mean, I know he already had one, but you know what I mean. God, he's still trying it on, isn't he? Well, Paul really put him in the ground. Mate, you've got to be knackered, and he's still having... He's having a right pop. Just know when you're done. No shame in that. Well, maybe. Oh, well. What did I just say about, you never know when you're going to get your first kill? When your first kill was an Orc Warrior. That's pretty crazy. I'll go on then. Why not? I mean, I didn't expect anything to be here, to be fair. I'm also pretty sure there's a thing where if you take a contract at, like, a place, if there was a famed item there, if you take the contract technically takes it away. I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong with that. Someone does know that. Let me know. Right, let's get back to Wycold. Bit of a walk, but it was for the good of House Grimmond, and I want to be in their good books and not in their murder caravan books. Because we're not that sort, to these guys at least. Well, we are now back at Eichhold's, which is, I guess, our closest. I mean, it's just about our closest. And we are now on 18k, which is, once again, I mean, it wasn't quite 20k from earlier, but it's like, wow. We have turned our finances around so much, on top of the fact that we've also got the cook and the blacksmith now. So, I think we've made some really good progress today. I still am a little bit sad of a pure lack of famed stuff. Like, the amount of taverns I've been to around here where I haven't seen a good rumour in a long time. I know I can make the rumours better if I get, like, the travelling, like the troubadour, the minstrel. So that does mean that I would have to go and visit Alhaz Red, which I can't currently do because we're at war with them. And also, I don't know if it's someone I'm going to take as a spot. Haven't really decided yet, but I feel like I might need to just to find some more famed items. But, yeah, they're a bit lacking this season, as it were. But we'll get there. I'm sure we'll find some. We did find some way better armors. We found some actual guns this time. We got a few more warbows. We've hired Lord Steel. So some of you may know who is next on the list. And boy, is he a lore-heavy character to come. But I am going to leave it there for today. We did a really good start on the late game crisis. We have fixed our money situation. I'm still not going to buy that thing that I was going to buy here, because there's not really much point yet because we have no famed items, but I might buy something else in the interim. Someone mentioned like the gold part. which is like 10k, but it does make you 150 crowns a day, so it would basically cut our like expenditures by about 25%, so it's not the worst idea, and we would make the money back in about 60 days-ish, so not the worst plan. But once again, I'll leave it up to you guys. I mean, I guess I'll probably also build like a weaponsmith and an armorsmith. Those are two like a given. It might be a thing where once I build them, famed items might start spawning at Carebod. I think that'd be really cool. But we'll see from next time. But let's check the roll call, as we always do to end the day with. So, who is here today for the kill count? So, we've got Cyril on 92 kills. We've got Centurious on 20 kills. We've got Michael on 154 kills. That's really just flying over now, isn't it? You're almost level 12. Paul's on 39 kills. Firagazer is on 61 kills. Terra is on 7 kills. Fidel is on 56 kills. Lord Steel is on 1 kill. But he's only just got here. Raz is on 46 kills, and I imagine it's only going to get crazier now with the handgun. Man, a famed handgun, that'd be crazy. Eris is on 49 kills. Wayne is on 97 kills. Look at that kooky hat. Minim is on 76 kills. Quack is on 139 kills. Pixel is on 2 kills. Breeze is on 87 kills. Soupy is on 8 kills. Bolt's on 73 kills. Colgan's on 30 kills. Wait a minute. Okay, still 10 more. Makes sense, I guess. Jarnock's on 131 kills. He's actually got a bit to catch up on now. But he has been out of the game for a little bit. And Maximus is on 117 kills. You're on quite high as well. You're doing quite well. So hang on, 131, 117. So you're on 154. You're on 139. So you're now in third, buddy, I think. I actually don't know what poker's on either. But you are in third, but you have been sat in the company of chodes inside the settlement for some time. So it's time to maybe win back your chode of the day. Crown, but for the time being, it is Michael who's chode of the day. But leave it there for now. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to check out the rest of the channel. I'm sure there's more whatever you'll enjoy. Feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know next time we are going out with these girthy guys. And as always, and I haven't mentioned it in a while, if you do want to be a character in this series, just let me know in the description below, or join Discord and put it in the correct channel area in the North's Discord, because we are always looking for more volunteers for the anatomists to experiment on. But that's going to be ciao for now from me, guys and girls. Ciao for now from the chodes.